Yeah, they're a right bunch of tight asses.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought we were getting into it.
No, 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 no. That's fine. That's fine.
We can have a little bit of jocularity.
Jocularity. I
Yes,
didn't realise we were going Scottish.
we have a little bit of jocularity.
Okay, and we're in. And on the Meowcenary, we have the Gap Mortar, piloted by Redra. On the, I can read Julia. It's a flamer, flamer Gat on the front with a Banshee carronade on the side, and finally on the sorry, that's piloted by Quafoxpa. And on the Queen's Verdict, we have a Lumber Watcher left side, a Carronade Watcher right side with a flare gun on the back, and a Artemis on the top. Over to you, Brick.
Okay, on the LibGTK, we've got a Gatling mortar front, we've got a carronade flare side, and on the Gron, which is starting to enter a combat situation right now, we've got the Gat mortar front and the Artemis side, and finally, very quickly, on the Solus Autumn, we've got the Hades Artemis front and the Mine Launcher Artemis side. Okay, back to the engagement that's beginning to happen now. The Grund is fighting with the Meowcenary. Over this point, the Meowcenary is about to cap the point, but the Grund has blocked the oil rig just in time. That was a clutch block as the Meowcenary goes low, staying on the point, keeping the cap on it. But they can't get the cap. It's been blocked. And now the Julia rear-ending the LibGTK here with a Gap Flame. But looks like LibGTK's got out range, and now he's been focus fired, and now he is dead.
And now the Grond appears to be dropping for the Meowcenary, who is being quite the elusive Pyramidion, sort of darting around the pylons.
Oh,
So
the
not for
Gatling
long.
fire going down on the Meowcenary. The Meowcenary able to get out of here. Oh, just barely.
He is
Just
going to be
barely.
leaving that cap point very
He's
soon.
leaving
though.
the cap point.
There he goes.
However, if he just
GTK and Solus Autumn are capturing.
he can get back on it easily enough. Oh, great Hydro up there by Meowcenary, getting out of the gun arcs of the Gron, saving his own arse, trying to get back on the point. Yes, the Meowcenary. Oh, Meowcenary,
Bought some
great
valuable
job.
time there.
Very, very nice piloting by Redria here. Just
The
capping,
GTK and Solus Autumn seem to have given up on this point. And why
Yeah.
is it so? 44 seconds left.
Well, Meowcenary has done his job. He's capped the point, while the other two the other mercenary members have secured point D. Yes, I think they'll probably be able to get the cap. I think it's going to take a little longer than 30 seconds. Or, well, 20, 22,
you gotta remember
21
that
as it
they've got
now
that
be.
capture time to get in, so they can still block
That
this
is
point.
true. I mean, LibGTK may be... I don't know. I think they might... With two ships, I think they might be able to cap it. LibGTK coming in way ahead of the Solus Autumn. Those lumberjack shots, crucial lumberjack shots, missing the LibGTK. The cap's starting. Here goes the LibGTK coming in for the block. The Watcher's missing. Those crucial Watchers missing as the LibGTK comes in. The Julia firing on the LibGTK. That flavor is going way too early
And
here. He fails to block the
vital
LibGTK.
ram there from the Julia. It's just
Yes.
keep holding him off for long enough.
Nicely timed ram by the Julia. The Julia now firing quite literally on the LibGTK. The fire raining down on the LibGTK, but the LibGTK and the Solus Autumn are focusing the Queen's Verdict, tearing it to pieces
Down
here.
she goes.
Oh, down she goes, Captain. And now the Julia's raining in fire and fire on the LibGTK. Julia needs to finish him off with her ram. He doesn't have any mortars, but now it looks like the Flamer did the trick. And now the Solus Autumn coming on the Julia. Great Hydro up by the Julia, avoiding the ram by the Solus Autumn, keeping the gun arcs on. But the Grund is coming in from behind on the Julia. It looks like...
he's raising out the capture point here.
Yes, he is, but he's got to save his own life.
Stick slow.
Oh, if only he had shoot vent. No, now he's got
Fantastic
killed.
hydro work there, though. Keeping
Yeah,
his own skin on his back.
He did well to survive that long. Oh, and it looks like the Queen's Verdict is coming back in to block the uncap attempt.
He's packing speed as well.
As the Meowcenary is going to E. I mean, I'm really surprised at the sort of the teamwork we've seen from these mercenaries. They may come from disparate clans and groups and factions, but they're working very well together as a unit.
Yeah, well, I mean, those times of just going in, killing for fun, they really do learn how to kill for fun better as a unit.
Well, they are united by their lust for blood and gold, and the Queen's Verdict getting destroyed here, but the Julia coming just in time to save this point, stop it from getting uncapped. And now the Crimson Riders have really, this is really turning into their own Vietnam here on this point D. They get held up much longer. They're not going to have time to charge point E and secure that point. Now the LibGTK seems to be thinking exactly that as he goes to the next point, point E.
Indeed. And Julia seems to be taking some heavy fire here, will be going down, but she's done her job. She has kept the 2 Pyramidians at point E.
I mean, definitely, at this point, the mercenaries are giving away all those kills. I mean, they might give away the full 100 points, but
I believe it's about 800, I'd imagine, from the looks of things. The Rhino Riders have lost a ship, I believe.
800? What? The
800,
Queen's
80.
80. Yes, you missed out a 0 there.
Look, decimal points aren't important, okay?
Yes, well, they're very important, especially to the mercenaries. And talking of mercenaries, the Queen's Verdict is getting fired on by the Grand of the Soulless Autumn. But the Crimson Riders have wasted so much time on point D.
Fine. The LibGTK seems to have taken out the Meowcenary on his own.
Oh gosh, yes, you're right. The LibGTK's done the job by himself. Oh, and now they're going to have that point completely secured.
Yeah, the Meowcenary is spawning on the far side of the map. The Julia is working her best to get down, but will not be there in time. And both the Soulless Autumn and the Grons are making their way there at a quicker pace as well.
Maybe they should just secure A at this point. I mean, that E's a lost cause.
They need to get the full time on this point, I believe. The Rhino Riders here.
Well, I think they're going to get quite a lot. There we go. The cap's gone down on the point. Let's see how the mercenaries respond. They definitely can't. They can't go in piecemeal here. They can't make the mistake that the SS was making in that aborted last match. That might have been largely due to the lag and nobody knowing what was going on. Complete chaos.
If the Rhino Riders are able to keep this point, they will be within 20 points of the mercenary score, pretty much tying the game.
Yes, indeed. The Julia is poised and ready to go in. Now it looks like they're squaring off with the Grand. That Flamer, mate, whoever's on that Flamer, learn the range of the Flamer. May. And now the Grand with a big ram on the Julia, stripping its armor, rooking in the mortars, and the Julia goes down.
And LibGTK and Meowcenary are going for round 2, and it's another knockout in the second round.
Oh yes, a knockout blow, that's for sure. And it looks like the Grand's already moved. Oh god, he's thinking ahead, isn't he? Yes, the Crimson Rhino Riders, they can afford to just move right onto point A, because of course the red team is spawning all the way on the other side of the map.
Yes, the Queen's Verdict is there, ready to take on any takers. Grand, getting behind that bit of piping there.
Yes, the Rhino Riders now the Rhino Riders are together, and they've now hit their stride. I think it's going to be very hard to derail this train.
What type of train do you think it would be?
A big train. I don't know much about trains. Diesel train. Freight train. Yes, freight train. Thank you. LibGTK hooking in on the Queen's Verdict. Boom, boom, boom.
Kablooey.
Yeah, boom, 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 kablooey. We're really mature casting here. We're at the top of our game. The Julia and the Meowcenary coming in. The best they can do is I don't even know. I don't think they should go in. I think they should hold off. They should wait.
Verdict here.
They should wait. They've got enough time. Don't go in.
Wait.
Now the Meowcenary charging on the Solar Sword and the LibGTK coming on the Meowcenary. Boom! What a ram on the Meowcenary!
Ramming him upwards out of the arc zone.
The Meowcenary goes up. The mercenary trying to avoid getting killed here. The Meowcenary doing everything he can to stay alive. And now the Julia, the Gron. Oh, the Gron bouncing, getting sandwiched between the Julia and the Meowcenary. Now the Gron bot ramming the Meowcenary into the wreckage.
Oh, this is just a cluster, a cluster
Pyramidian.
Pyramidians. Ah.
It's a cluster Pyrrha. Oh, Pyrrha pinball, Pyrrha pinball. Hashtag Pyrrha pinball. And there we go. It looks like the Crimson Rhino Riders have won just in time for this point to tick over, and they are going to capture this point. I'm almost certain of it.
Oh, three people on the point, yeah.
Yeah,
no doubt.
unless the Queen's Verdict can pull off some sort of a moonshine buffed engines miracle here.
He is carrying some heavy speed here. So
yes, he is carrying a head of speed. He's got the kerosene. He might. Oh, so close.
No.
Oh, but the Liv GTK with a great body block,
Putting his body on the line, quite literally.
Preventing the Queen's Verdict from getting the block. I mean, the Queen's Verdict would have died anyway, but it just secures that. Crimson Rhino Riders just a few more points.
Yes, indeed.
And now it looks like
another round of multi-ball coming in, it seems. With,
yeah,
Julia and Meowcenary.
The mercenaries are securing point B. They just completely given up on point A.
Wisely
that
so.
May be a wise decision. Okay, well.
This is a tight game so far.
This is what we've seen before with the Crimson Riders in that Merry Frauds game. Just once they've got that momentum going, they can just steamroll right through, and it's almost impossible to stop them.
Their playstyle is just an embodiment of the Pyramidion itself. Once it gets going, it's quite a ship to stop.
So shades of the old Wolfpack here, but if anything, more multifaceted than the Wolfpack, because the Wolfpack would never ever do like long range of Hades and Artemis.
Well, they weren't really around for the Hades, the Wolfpack. They sort of
split. They split just as kind of the Hades was coming into vogue. We miss you, Wolfpack. You know, Wolfpack faux life.
The Ryders did in fact fly with the Wolfpack quite a fair bit.
Yes, they did, as the Wolf Riders, and I recall they won a Sunday Rumble together.
Yes, they did.
Maybe they've learned something from their one-time Wolfpack allies. As now, look at that formation flying. Formation of Pyrrhas coming in. Must be terrifying for the mercenaries to behold. Even their bloodlust surely can't be overwhelming the fear they must feel, seeing those type formation Pyrrhas coming in. Meowcenary, Julia stealing themselves for what will surely be a devastating combat here. The Queen's Verdict coming in, missing an awful lot of crucial shots.
Heavy clip!
Heavy clip, for the love of God, heavy clip. We've never gotten heavy clip before. And the Julia going in for a... Oh, Julia has got arcs on the Liv GTK. But the Liv GTK going up. The Grond! Oh, the Gron almost went down there, but it was not to be.
They need to work on this lumberjack fire. They are missing most shots here.
Quite a lot, and well, yeah, and wait, hang on. Someone's left the Queen's Verdict on full speed ahead.
Oh no, Orangey appears to have disconnected.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
No.
Oh no.
Well, hopefully Grey-T will take the reins, and as he has.
There we go. There's
Maddie.
Oh, your hounds, my cats.
Meow.
Quiet cats as the Queen's Verdict. Oh, just blasting the Grod. Quiet you. And now the Gatling coming down on the Queen's Verdict.
The Queen's Verdict apparently seems to be die.
Yes, very articulate, Zinc. Very articulate indeed as the Queen's Verdict goes in. Getting some guest commentary from my pet cat here as the Soulless Autumn firing down on the Meowcenary firing down on the Soulless Autumn. The Liv GTK coming on the Meowcenary.
The Grond
coming in on the Meowcenary.
Pew pew. Oh, this
there we
goes
go.
Down.
Oh, the Meowcenary's going down. Oh, and there's going to be another point, I think, for the Rhino Riders. The Julia coming in, but no, it's not going to be enough.
I think what the mercenaries here are trying to do is, well, most of all, kill things, and second of all, they're trying to keep the Rhino Riders here at this point as long as they can, so they can shore up this second point.
Oh, Julia! Just you can hear the smashing of the steel and the crushing of the superstructure as it bends and breaks and is destroyed. Oh yes, I'm in a very dramatic mood today.
Do believe there is. It's just the entirety of Guns of Icarus today not having a fun time.
Yeah. 2DC's Captain Lockhart saying, Yeah, this is just not good for anyone.
Our apologies to all competing
Yeah,
at this.
I mean,
We
yeah.
can't help it, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, maybe Muse could like set up a donation box for better servers or something. I don't know. I'd donate. Bloody
Yeah,
hell.
no, I certainly would.
Yeah.
Especially, or even just more servers would help.
Yeah,
I mean, because then
exactly.
they can load spread better.
And any event, the Queen's Verdict should not be doing this. This is a complete waste of time.
And the Queen's Verdict captain is back on ship.
There we go.
Just in time to face the wrath of the Solus Autumn.
Yes, indeed. I think the Queen's Verdict is going down. It's going to go down pretty rapidly here. All those guns taken out. Heavy fire, literally and figuratively. Oh, and it now looks like we've got a caravan train here. LibGTK coming behind Julia. Julia coming behind the Grand. The Grand chasing after the Meowsnary. It's a proverbial Benny Hill scene here with Pyramidians. The Meowsnaries is turning. The Meowsnary is turning to face the Grand as the Grand comes through the arch. Will the Grand get destroyed? This could be
hungry for blood.
Yes, indeed he is. The Grun going up. The Grun getting destroyed by the Meowsnary. The Julia coming through. And now the LibGTK. Will the LibGTK run right into the arcs of the Meowsnary?
It appears so, Brick.
The Julia turning.
Oh, bouncing.
The Julia getting rammed. The LibGTK. The Meowsnary couldn't keep his arcs.
Meowsnary, rise. Reverse.
Reverse, rise. Ah! And now the Julia gonna get wrapped apart. There
right,
we go.
Forward. Start 9.
Up, down, left, right. Even the Konami code will not save the LibGTK now as the Meowsnary comes in with the ram boom.
That is
the
going to solidify their hold. Oh, never mind. No, the blue team have the south spawn here.
Yes.
Elside have given the advantage here to the Mercs.
That's the thing. I think one of those mercenary Pyramidians should have just gone right on through to the point because. Yeah, now Grond's just respawned.
With the Grond, yeah.
Exactly, and they're gonna contend with all these respawns here.
Solus Autumn firing on the Meowsnary as well.
Meowsnary. Oh, who's gonna reach first? It looks like it's gonna be roughly simultaneous. Meowsnary reached it like a split second beforehand, but it's not gonna matter because the Meowsnary's getting fired from behind. Oh, Meowsnary getting slammed, dunked in the trunk. Meowsnary going down. Gron trying to follow the Meowsnary down, but manages to crash against the scenery for his trouble. Meowsnary taking heavy fire, trying to slide on through.
I don't to the other side.
Break on through to the others. Okay, that's not doing injustice
let's not
at all.
do that.
Anyway, it's LibGTK coming in under the point. LibGTK coming in under the point. And now Solus Autumn working together with the LibGTK, Shirley, to try and cap this point. Meowsnary's low and is dead.
And if they capture this will be the GG. They will not, even with 3 ships, all
there
the
we
other
have
team
it.
dead.
There we have it.
There. Valiant effort from the mercenaries.
Yes, indeed. You know, the mercenaries were doing really well at the start, but again, just once you get that Crimson Rider gravy train rolling, it's hard to derail it. And now LibGTK, great focus fire. So
it was a freight train, not a gravy train.
Well, it's a freight train full of gravy. There we have it. Whatever kind of train it is, it's just pulled into the station with a full load of cargo as the Crimson Rhinos have brought home another victory for the Anglian Republic, recapturing their homeland that the Yeshan dogs had taken from them last week, and this will just increase the Anglian lead even further to stellar proportions. It's looking dark days for Yesh.